now. At first I was disoriented. I was bruised and defeated. But I never failed to acknowledge my failures. From those failures I gained experience. And from those experiences, I didn't start it from scratch. I have a significant basis on what am I going to improve amidst this lifelong journey that is waiting in front of me. These experiences has taught me that human as we are all bound to fail at some point. But it's up to us on how are we going to rise from the cinders. On how are we going to pick ourselves up. Before, I used to recall that I didn't have this within me, the courage to speak in front of this crowd. But now, I'm proud to say that I can do it with ease. And I'm proud that I became the hero of my own epic. To you, my fellow graduates, know this and know well. Not a single soul can invalidate the hardships, the sacrifices that we have surpassed for us to reach this academic success. We may be frequently be bombarded with harsh and cruel words by those individuals who does not acknowledge our efforts amidst the sacrifices that we took in order for us to venture this unknown. Together, we shall prove them wrong. My fellow pioneers of this K-12 program, we were once labeled as an experimental batch. Others will say that we have failed. Yet let me tell you, this is just the beginning. I dare say that each and every graduates of the K-12 program shall prove them wrong within our upcoming journey. This is just the beginning. We will take this challenge and we will promulgate the core values of our dearly beloved alma mater, the Zamboanga State College of Marine Sciences and Technology. We will ensure that our voyage is fruitful and that we learn new things as we go through this treacherous water. As an outcome, we, the graduates of the Zamboanga State College of Marine Sciences and Technology, will be hailed as conquerors of the seven seas. Looking back and reminiscing my origin, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud of where I come from. And I'm proud to say that my mother worked hard as a vegetable vendor before. She was the breadwinner of our family. And I'm proud to say that my father was once a cigarette vendor roaming the streets of Petit Barracks. Yet they were able to improve and uplift their way of living. As you know, most of us suffers from the wrath of poverty. And they who inspired me, they have also endured and had a fair share of its bitter reality. They worked hard to obtain their degrees and now they serve as a personal inspiration. My personal inspiration. Who would ever thought? Quien pensa? Sinong mag-aakala? The former cigarette vendor is now a licensed criminologist who accomplished his master's degree in criminology, majored in law enforcement. He has successfully joined the ranks of the Philippine Coast Guard as the commander of the Coast Guard Intelligence Group of Southwestern Mindanao and is currently the dean of the Ferdinand International School under the College of Criminology. The former vegetable vendor, my mother, is now a full-fledged doctor of education. I may not say it out loud, but please, as I call your name, kindly stand up. To Dr. Ruby B. Avila, my mother. And Sin Gerald Miguel Avila, my father. Ma, Pa, for years I've been waiting to tell this. I made it. Ma, Pa, pahinga muna, ako na. I'm trying to say this out loud, and we may frequently have quarrels within our family, but Ma, Pa, I love you. For without you, I am nothing. I will never be the man who I am right now without you. And forever I will cherish your teachings. Thank you for being my inspiration. For without you, I am nothing. To my dearest son, Gabriel Leon Avila, anak, they're not here with me right now, but I have made it. This is all for you. My dearest partner in crime, Miss Maylene, thank you for staying with me amidst the darkest days of my life. Thank you for constantly supporting me with my endeavors. We may have lived a simple and humble life, but I am glad that I have been reared by my dearly cherished grandparents. My late grandfather, Papang Lolo Ago, Mamang Lolo Nelly, my late grandfather, Lolo Sito Avila, and my living grandmother, Lola Rosa Avila, who took good care of me when I was still toddler. And up until now, they instilled the respect and discipline that I currently possess. One of the most crucial elements in order for me to attain this academic success. I would like to acknowledge Tito Robin, Sandy, and Sonny, as well as my Tita Rosalie and Ninong Leonard, for their generosity and kindness in helping me amidst my scholastic journey. To our dearest alma mater, the Zamboanga State College of Marine Sciences and Technology. Muchísimas gracias for allowing me to develop and hone my crafts amid these 4 grueling years. To my highly respected instructors and professors, words will never be enough to thank you. Words will never be enough to show my utmost gratitude for the knowledge and expertise that you have shared, that you have imparted amidst this rigorous learning process. To the rest of the faculty and staff, I am indeed grateful to each and every one of you. I would like to acknowledge and express my sincere gratitude to our school maintenance crew, our security personnel, and other staff members. To my dearest friends, kindly stand up as I call your name. Mr. Charliewell, Raymart, Joshua, Jana, Thea, Adajen, Pau Pau, Jafar, Dana, Joanne, and the rest of those individuals who struggled with me from first year to 4th year. Muchísimas gracias, for without you, I wouldn't be able to surpass this. No man is an island, and I thank you for that. From the endless bakayan and kulitan to the unforgettable moments amidst our academic struggles. Lastly, everything that is currently laid in front of me and every one of us is because of our Creator. To our dearest Creator who made this possible, for without Him, without His gracious work, I will not be who I am today. When I used to pray to God, I would usually imply, Lord, make me strong, for I know that I am weak and vulnerable. But then, God gave me several problems to solve and face amidst the struggle. I kept on Bakit nga ba ito naibigay sa akin ng Panginoon? Sobrang hirap naman ang problema. But later on, I realized that it was for my own good. I experienced problem, peer pressure, depression, anxiety, name it. I faced it. But then I realized God made me face this challenges head on for me to be strong. For me to gain the wisdom that I need. The wisdom that I currently possess. People would often frequently infer that my method is quite unconventional and peculiar at some point. But before I end up my lengthy speech, and before I leave the four corners of this gymnasium, allow me to read my favorite quotation written by Rob Sultanen. I'm hoping that you would learn something from this, or you will emulate some life lessons from this. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square, the ones who say things differently. They're not fond of rules and they're not fond of to respect the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, you can vilify them or glorify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things and they push the human race forward. And while some may see them as crazy individuals, in my perspective, they are considered to be the genius. For I believe the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. To my fellow graduates of the Zamboanga State College of Marine Sciences and Technology, we have made it. We have made the resounding statement that we have all been yearning. And thus, as we venture within this reality, as we try to immerse ourselves within this fast-changing world wherein everything is being digitalized, be flexible, adaptive, learn as much as you can, and try to immerse yourself in endless possibilities. For no man is going to be left behind, for we are all bound towards our greatness. Everyone has their own timelines. Never compare yourselves, for we will be eventually reaching the success that we've all been yearning. Once again, this is Jerome B. Avila, your magna cum laude, for this ZSE MST 55th commencement exercise. Thank you and have a great morning to everyone.